Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're talking about Capricorn season. Hi, my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. I work with my angels and guides to assist my clients in many areas of their lives, to bring them special messages from loved ones who have passed, to dialogue with their angels for guidance into their own situation, or to assist them with their own psychic abilities. If you like my content, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. One of the things that's always really interested me is that our one zodiac sign, Capricorn, always kind of has an ending year and a beginning year in it. Kind of interesting energy. So I think this is really interesting. So Capricorn season started December 22nd and goes until January 19th. And it affects everybody a little bit differently, but it's always about like the ending of something and the beginning of something new. And that's just kind of what Capricorn like embodies itself. And the way it interacts with most people during this time frame feel, kind of like elated about Christmas and going into the new year, but they could also be kind of missing or going through like their own turmoil, their own inner turmoil inside. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. I know for myself, my grandmother passed a few days before Christmas, and so that's always been something that comes up for me. I miss my grandmother. I miss her energy, and so that's kind of like the sad part. But then I also enjoyed my time with my family because everybody's kind of off for a few days. So Capricorn energy kind of is tangled up with some really significant rebellious energy. Capricorns come in with this really amazing kind of like, let's change things. And I think that kind of gives us a boost into the new year of let's change things up. Let's not do the same thing we did at the beginning of last year. Let's change thing, kind of like go out on the wild side and do something a little bit differently. And this year could be a little bit stronger than most because we've also got Venus in retrograde. We also got Mercury in retrograde. This could be a time where people are going to want to do something kind of crazy, out of the ordinary, kind of a walk on the wild side. So some of this could be people dyeing their hair kind of crazy or different colors. You may see people kind of wanting to like swim with sharks or jumping out of a perfectly good plane, to go skydiving, and kind of even going on those amazing bucket list vacations. Kind of where are those places that you've always wanted to go to? Where are those places? That's where people are going to be drawn to. Like, I want to go through my bucket list. Where do I want to go this year? This is also a very intense time. We've got this Venus-Pluto connection that will be having our energy kind of like feeling like we're thriving, but passionate about kind of like our inner experiences. Kind of what do we bring into things? What is our purpose or a part of what we're going to be taking care of. One of the things is, though, like I said, Capricorn season kind of is always the end of a year. And so kind of letting go of the past, letting go of people that don't support you or not honoring you. And that doesn't mean you need to get rid of them completely. Sometimes it's just kind of changing categories. So instead of being in the friend zone, maybe they're in the acquaintance zone. And in the acquaintance zones, you say hi to people and you're nice and polite, but you don't spend a lot of time, or you kind of limit your time around people and kind of let that go. It's also a great time to really start focusing on your psychic abilities. And this comes in with the planets in retrograde, the Capricorn energy of wanting to kind of settle down and relax in things, but also have that rebellious side as well. So we have that balance of things. It's kind of really a great time to release your inner rebellion, and that will kind of be amplified as well because we also, at the beginning of January, have Uranus starting out of retrograde. So that's going to be coming to a close, and Uranus is kind of that crazy hippie planet of kind of like, let's go with the flow and let's change things, kind of that inner rebellion. And it'll kind of keep you adjusting your energy and kind of adjusting your responsibilities as well. I would say one of the things that's also really kind of you're going to be pulling up on is kind of like, how can I be of service in my world? How can I be of service to other people? How can I help or adjust other people's energy? Or how can I do this? And I've seen this for the last few weeks in my business, of people asking like, I want to do this, or I want to start a new business. And I'm like, that is great this time of year. And this Capricorn energy just allows that to kind of come through. So let's do a couple of angel cards and get us a little bit more insight into all things Capricorn season. So let's see, I've got a couple of them jumping. This one is jumping the biggest. And so this is body care. This is kind of taking care of ourselves, kind of taking a break, kind of what can we do to adjust or heal ourselves? What is it that we want to kind of start thinking about? Doing our vision boards is always a really good thing to do at this time of year, kind of thinking about what do we want to bring in 2022. Friendships. There may be some friendships that have not been honoring us or are really, really lopsided. So where we're giving a lot to someone else and they're not really balancing that energy, or it's not ever coming back to our turn. This is really important to kind of keep in balance in your friendship zones. If it's a little bit out of balance, that's kind of normal, and it's always like fluctuating a little bit. But if it's fluctuating a lot, or it's always you're in the deficit, it's not healthy. It's not a good thing. So make some changes. This one is all about romance. So because we've got Venus going into retrograde right at the end of 2021, and it's going to be kind of showing us where we've had issues or problems, or kind of like boundaries need to be changed or shifted, or where have we not allowed love into our life? Where have we not allowed this energy to kind of come over and kind of allow us to fall in love? So that's a really good one. Next is dreams. Our dreams will be amping up. Neptune is still kind of in retrograde, kind of in that post-shadow energy. So our dreams are kind of getting back to normal, but maybe not 100% in the normal zone. So make sure that you're kind of keeping track of the dreams that you're having. What do they mean to you? What do they mean to the people around you? And that's a great thing to start for the new year, is kind of like a dream calendar and kind of like a notebook of just kind of like, this is the dream I'm having and this is how I felt about it, so that you can start to understand your dreams and what's happening around you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.